So from London, I caught a 9-hour bus to Edinburgh, where I was greeted by an old friend from high school, Amy Rollman. Catching a cab back to her student accommodation, I was introduced to 20 or more of her international friends having a party in her unit. After security arrived and asked us all to leave, we went downtown in Edinburgh to El Barrio, a Spanish-themed nightclub, and got way too drunk on tequila and mojitos.
What's happening?
After we left the club, our German friends found themselves on the verge of a street fight on the way home.
Tristan! I know that word. Are you Hungarian?
Get away!
Are you Hungarian?
I'm falling.
I'm Hungarian. No, it's fine. I'm Australian. I don't know what's happening.
First evening in
Don't get involved. Don't get involved.
Amy, it's
Don't
okay.
get involved.
It's okay.
Over the next few days, Amy showed me around Edinburgh and introduced me to my first experience of haggis, which was so delicious I had it a further 2 times that week. After spending 3 nights at her unit, I found my own accommodation a few blocks away at Kick-Ass Backpackers and made a lot of Spanish friends to play pool and drink beer with. Hey, so I just checked in for my first night at the Backpackers. It's my bed. Yeah, little cupboard. It's my roommate Frenchie's bed. It's a 10-person dorm, so we might have more roommates. But I'll be here for 2 nights. And tonight's Tuesday night, and hopefully on Thursday I'm heading to Reading. I also went and explored the city and found Scott's Monument, the exterior of Edinburgh Castle, the Royal Mile, the Greyfriars Cemetery, and the Cowgate Grass Markers, which was filled with a lot of incredibly old historical pubs and street performances. I tried new scotches and drank real ale, which is known as the warm beer back home, and I really enjoyed it. During the week, I also followed all my international friends to the Beltane Festival on the hill, which was a pagan festival to commemorate the summer equinox, although it was still terribly cold and windy. It involved a lot of people in body paint and strange costumes dancing around in a procession around the hill with bonfires.
I don't know where it is. Wow, it's so bright. It's actually fun. Whoa. Cotton Candy Hill. Cotton Hill!
That's awesome.
Do you know where you're staying?
I sat and rolled a few smokes to share while talking to a few homeless people. as it was a better way to truly meet and understand the locals, and the reason they were so unfortunate. I also explored the Natural Science Museum, as all the museums here are free, and followed a walking tour from my hostel around the city and learnt its historical figures and moments. John Gray, and he was a policeman here in Edinburgh, and when he passed away, his dog of 2 years came and sat on his grave every day, and for 15 years. After the climb, we descended and returned to Cowgate to have a round of beers. Then we went to Kick-Ass Hostel for another several round of Fosters and pool, and ended up making half a dozen other international friends and competing in the Kick-Ass Hostel Trivia Night. On the day that I was wandering around Edinburgh with my resumes, I received a text from a friend back home asking if I was still looking for work and if I was interested in a job in Reading. And as opportunity presented itself, I took it in both hands and packed my bags to say goodbye to Scotland for now, and booked a flight to Reading to follow my adventure. On the day of my flight, I arrived at the airport after check-in time and missed my flight. Calling Dad in a state and unsure of what to do, I instead caught a 9-hour bus back to London, where he had booked me a hostel for the night.